I am deeply honored to be inducted into the Hall of Fame for leaders and legends of the blindness field in recognition of my efforts in establishing teacher preparation opportunities for teachers of students with visual impairments in Canada. 40 years ago, when I began my career, blind and visually impaired students were beginning to be integrated into the public schools in British Columbia. Teachers who understood the effects of visual impairments on learning were badly needed. Thus began the graduate program for training teachers to work with visually impaired children at the University of British Columbia, a program that I conceptualized, implemented, and nurtured for over 25 years. This program prepared teachers to become itinerant resource personnel for children with severe visual impairments. The Department of Ophthalmology gave our students a course on visual disabilities, and our own Department of Special Education developed coursework in Braille reading and writing, adaptations for other school subjects, and the teaching of orientation mobility to encourage independence and self-reliance. In addition to practica in the schools, each student in the program worked with a child who was multiply impaired. This occurred every Friday, and we called these children our Friday children. We were committed to bestowing upon each student the commitment to advocate for the inclusion of blind and visually impaired children into the regular classroom, and for inclusive services for children who were visually impaired and had additional disabilities. I am so proud of the work my former students continue to do, many of whom are leaders in this field in their own right. I am also pleased that the research I was able to complete during my years of teaching helped to establish the important focus on language and language development in children with special needs. The students who entered the program were highly motivated, enthusiastic, and sensitive to the needs of the children. They were inspired by the children who were eager to learn despite their difficulties. I thank each of my students, several of whom were instrumental in nominating me for the recognition I am receiving tonight. The graduates of this program are the reason that the province of British Columbia has a leadership role in provision of educational services to this population. I want to thank Dean Scarf, Drs. David Kendall and Charlotte David, my teachers and collaborators at the University of British Columbia, who supported the idea and the reality of the teacher training program. After my retirement, Cay Holbrook took over the teacher preparation program, and I thank her for continuing to honor the importance of this work and for her support of tonight's recognition. My late husband, Bob, was a source of constant encouragement. The successes I achieved in my professional career are due in no small part to his recognition of the importance of this work and his belief in my ability to advance our understanding of the educational needs of blind and visually impaired children. After my retirement, I continued my work in advocating for visually impaired multi-handicapped children, including work on issues of abuse of children and adults with disabilities. I remain connected with many of my former students and with many parents who partnered with us in obtaining and maintaining important services for their children. As I survey the current research and professional literature in our field, I am gratified that much of the work of my professional life continues to provide a frame and foundation for newer generations of researchers and teachers. It is my wish that the gratification from doing this work continues to attract the best and the brightest to this important field. It is a great honor for me to receive recognition by this esteemed group of highly gifted professionals in the field of blindness and to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, a hall marked by the contributions of others in the vision field. Drawn as I was by the potential of each and every child, regardless of the special circumstances or challenges he or she brought to the classroom. I am truly honored. Thank you all very much.